Hi babes, it's me, Shannon for Brown Girl Bella, back to bring you more lips, lashes, and luxury. Today I'm actually going to put my Sephora haul to work. So let's watch me get ready with some new finds from Sephora haul. Brown Girl Bella. Okay, I'm so happy to have all of these goodies here together, and some more are on the way from Sephora, but I thought I would just start playing with a few of the products that I got. I did a haul video and I will link it up here, which will show you some of the things that I'm going to dive into today. But I thought I'd do just a dedicated video on putting some of these things to work on my face, and you can see how it works or doesn't work live and in person. So the first thing I'm going to start off with, I just took the caps off of it. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Cheat. Hopefully you can see that. I'm having trouble with really getting those product shots in nicely, so I gotta work on that. So we just are going to fluff up these brows, and I will say it again, micro shading was the best thing that I ever did to my face, because these brows are so easy now to fill in and work with. I'm like, my goodness, this is such a revolution. Whoever developed this really should be a millionaire, because this technique is amazing. So I'm just filling it in with the Brow Cheat by Charlotte Tilbury. I love the spoolie on here because it's nice and stiff, and I also love that the product is angled, so it kind of mirrors a microblade, which makes giving these fine like strokes very easy. And I got this in the shade dark brown because I don't want it to be too dark, and this is a nice warm color. I could probably even go down to brown, and maybe I will in the summer. But for now, this looks pretty good. So I'm just grabbing the Milk Hydra Pro Grip Primer. This is one of my faves. Again, just one dot, and I let it cover my whole face. Oh, got a little piece of something over there. Okay. And I especially put it where I am super oily, which is in my T-zone. Alright, next I am going to try the WESTMAN Atelier. This is their foundation stick. It's called Vital Skin Foundation Stick. Atelier 11 is the shade. So I'm going to start to put this on my face. Just little dots here and there. And I'm going to go in with my synthetic brush to buff that all in. Oh, I love this coverage. Very nice. So far so good, everyone. I like it. It definitely disappeared into the skin. Let me add a little bit more. Buff that in. Oh yeah, this is really, really nice. Buffs into the skin very well. And just a little bit on the forehead. I'm not going to add any more product than what I already added. This is enough to do the whole forehead. And bring it around underneath the eyes. Oh yes, this is really, really nice. Okay, WESTMAN ATELIER. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. I love that magnetic top. So sleek. So sleek. And now let's do underneath the eyes. I'm gonna hit it with a little Shiseido because I didn't buy anything new for concealer yet. I think I did get something, but it's coming in next week. So I have another get ready with me with new stuff for next week. Let me just grab my brush from a nice and clean from Mother Pat. If those of you were here from almost the beginning, or at least for when I first tried this brush, you know how much I did not like it, and now I cannot do my under eyes without it. Isn't that crazy? I fell so in love with it now. I'm just going to add a little bit more where I'm a little darker. Just to cancel that out a little bit more. There we go. That works. Okay, now we're going to go in with a little lightness with our Pat McGrath. This is MD21, which I also have in a foundation. Just going to put a dot under each eye and a dot on the forehead and the chin, just to highlight those sections as well. I'm going to use that concealer brush just to pat that color in and blend it out. Just put a little bit on my eyelid. Same under here. And the forehead. And chin. I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury. This is in the shade 310. And I'm just going to use that brush again to powder underneath my eye. A little bit on my forehead and a little on my chin. Next, we're going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer to just prime those lids and get them ready for the eyeshadow look. Okay, new to my collection is the Gucci powder. This is in 09. And this is how it looks. And of course, it also has the pop-up with the Gucci pad right underneath. So I'm going to use this and the Iniche Pro to start powdering my face and setting that Westman Atelier foundation. I use this brush so it doesn't pick up as much powder, so I can cover space really quickly and light-handedly. Especially since I don't know what this powder will do. I want to just make sure it's very soft. Alright, and I will also take the Gucci bronzer and I'll start to bronze up the face. Now this one I will use the Sonia G Cheek Pro because I know what this will do. So we're going to pick it up and bronze right here. And also along the forehead. Next, before we finish off the rest of the face, I want to show you the Natasha Denona. This is the Circo Loco palette. And here are the colors. I'm not going to do a swatch today because deeper dive into the shadows. Here they are. So when I do the deeper dive into the shadows, then I will do the swatches at that time. But today I just want to play. I think I'm going to do a quad. I'm just going to do this quad right here on this side. Those 4 shades. So we're going to start with Cotton Candy with a Repper number 16 brush, and we're just going to coat all over the eye with this shade, blending it in and trying to make it as opaque as possible. I love that she gave us a big mirror again for these palettes, so it definitely helps when you're trying to do a tutorial. That works. Let's try the other side. I am getting some fallout in the pan, but I don't mind it too much. Can always blow it away. So that is the first coat with Cotton Candy. Then I'm going to go in with Fun to Mine, that bluish shade. show you. This shade right here. And I'm going to put that in the crease. Wow. Look at that color. Okay, this is way out of my zone, but I'm going with it. I'm gonna continue with that shade Flip right here, and I'm gonna put that just in the outermost section of the eye. And then using my jumbo blender, I'm going to go into Snow Cone, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to put that all over the lid. Okay. I feel like some of that pantomime got a little lost, so I'm going to go back and pump it up a little bit more. Okay, let's finish off our eyes with some mascara. I'm going to use Giga Black mascara on the lower lash line from MAC. And then we're going to use Pat's mascara Dark Star on the top. Alright, now for blush, I'm going to also use WESTMAN Atelier. This is their Baby Cheeks blush, and this is in the shade Bichette. So that's what it looks like. And I'm just going to make 2 dots in the center of my cheek. And then I'm going to take a angled synthetic brush. I'm just going to blend that out. If you want to use more, you can definitely go in and use more. I wanted to make sure that it is the desired opacity that I want before I go in and make any adjustments. So now I can go in with a little bit more now that I know how the color is going to look. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Next, I'm going to go with the WESTMAN Atelier highlight, and this is in the shade Pure de Soleil. This is what Pure de Soleil looks like. And we're going to put that using the Wayne Goss small artist brush. I'm going to brush that right on to the high points of my cheekbones. And I just want to highlight the brow bone a little bit using Natasha Denona again. And let's see what I'm going to use. I'll use this number 13. And I will go with ATELIER. Just a little bit. Put that right on the brow bone. And I'm also going to put that in the inner corner. So let me get a smaller brush. This is the Rephr 03. Going back with ATELIER. And I'm going to put that in as my inner corner highlight. Yes, that is pretty. Oh wow. I cannot believe myself. I'm actually using color and I'm not freaking out. Who'd have thunk it? And I'm gonna go in with BFF4 by ColourPop to line my lips. I haven't gotten any new lippies in yet, but I never tried the Divine Rose matte lipstick. So I decided, let's put that on today. Now we're just going to complete the look with a little bit of Watermelon Mist by Glow Recipe. And there we have it, the complete look. I hope you enjoyed me playing in this makeup as much as I truly enjoyed playing with it. I love this new stuff. The WESTMAN Atelier was beautiful. I love the foundation. I love the cream products, and I even love the powder, although it is hard to get open when you have long fingernails. So if you guys got a trick on how to open this without running through all of your airtime, let a sister know in the comment section below. And also don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up if you liked it, share if you care, and until next time, you have now been bellified. Take care, and I'll see you back here soon.
Take over, all I just don't need her. I'm about to take mother. Take over, all I just don't need her. I'm about to take mother. Take over, all I just don't need her. I'm about to take mother, take over, all I just don't need her. I'm about to take mother, take over, all I just don't need her. I'm about to take mother, take over, all I just don't need her. I'm about to take mother, take over, all I just don't need her. I'm about to take mother, take over, all I just don't need her.